Hey tankers, today we're looking at the T34 Independence. This is a Tier 8 American heavy tank. It was available for a limited time around the time of the United States 4th of July Independence Day holiday, so I was dressed up for that. This is the same exact tank stat-wise as a regular premium T34, so anything I say applies to that. I didn't actually buy this tank. I won it on a forum contest. I think the paint job is absolutely hideous and would not have bought this tank. But since I got it for free, I do play it, and it works just fine. So just like a regular T34, it's a good tank. It's a great credit-earning tank. It does not get premium matchmaking, so you will find yourself in Tier 8 battles. So fortunately, it's got a very good gun. It's a big, heavy, slow tank. It doesn't turn very fast, etc. It's got a slow rate of fire on the 120mm gun, 4 rounds per minute. But it's got excellent penetration at an average of 248 with regular armor-piercing ammunition. And in those rare cases where you do need to use APCR, it's got a penetration of 297. Hits quite hard with an average damage of 400. It's like American heavies generally at these tiers. It's got a great, almost impenetrable turret from the front, marginal hull armor, so you spend a lot of time trying to stay hull down. Here I am platooning with K-Dub. He is in his regular T34, and we're up at the temple. I'm playing backup. I'm the back behind this building, which is generally a good place to fight from in a tank with good hull down characteristics. Now I put one into that IS-6, and now I'm dancing with this Pershing. I'm trying to use the angle of this building to hide my lower plate and side scrape. This tank has nice big tracks, so you can hide your hull behind the tracks. I don't quite turn fast enough, so he gets one in. And aim time on this tank is quite slow, and it's not incredibly accurate with a dispersion of 0.35. Actually, it's pretty good, but you do have to aim in to get that accuracy, so it can take a while. Here, this IS-6 is giving me this lovely gift of heading cluelessly right across the open where I can shoot him. I get a nice shot in on him, and somebody else has shot him, so he's in poor shape. I have sort of a shot here, don't quite take it. There's another IS-6. Put one into him. Again, the accuracy, if you aim in, is pretty good. And we've just evened it up. It's 2 kills to 2. I aim into the lower plate of this IS-6, manage a miss. Didn't aim in long enough, should have given that a little bit more time. So again, this is a great hull down tank. It's got excellent gun depression. If you can get yourself into the right situations, then you are very, very, very strong. K-Dub gets a kill over there. This IS-6 I hit before. Drives out into the open, showing his side armor. Easy shot. Now we're heading around the temple. Me and K-Dub. It's 4 kills to 4, but we're not super worried here. One thing K-Dub is very good at, and I am not good at, is team communication. He's good at identifying which tank he's firing at. Functionality in this game is that if you hit the regular attack button while you're pointed at a specific enemy tank, instead of just generically saying attack, the system identifies for all of your teammates that you are attacking a particular tank. So that's a great way to call for focus fire against enemy tanks. I move in on this Tiger. I ram him. I was hoping for a little bit more damage there, but didn't quite manage it. He's bouncing off me. I do another ram for a little bit more damage, and he bounces off my, again, impenetrable turret from the front for a low-tier tank, and he's dead. This was a first-class medal for me, 3,700 damage, 3 kills. Shows what this tank is really capable of. Now here is a, this game's going to be a loss. I'm playing solo on Copperfield. I'm heading up toward this center notch here. This is a great spot for tanks with good gun depression and strong turrets, so I want to take advantage of that here. We have a KV-4 that is advancing pretty far. I use my gunner, use a restoration pack to cure him, put a shot into the side of this KV-4, and I am just trying to work this ridge line, bounce as many shots as possible, and get shots without letting myself be vulnerable. Slow aim time on this tank. Probably should have taken a snapshot in there, but didn't. And we've lost a couple of tanks at this point. No kills yet. Switch to APCR to get through the turret cheek here. And lose another tank. Move up far enough to be able to get a shot into the hull here with regular AP. Bounce a shot off the turret. And since we've lost the high ground, this guy's coming around the side. That's a smart move on his part, especially since he has the howitzer, the derp gun, so he doesn't have a good penetration. That means that I get a shot to the side of the turret. I hit him, he hits me in the tracks. I am backing up here. Attempting to hold that high ground would have been completely useless. Switch to APCR. Probably didn't need to do that. I can get through the frontal plate of KV-4 here, but I'm getting pretty concerned here about the situation. And that's a wasted APCR shot here. Certainly didn't need that to get through the IS. But I'm conducting a fighting retreat here. We have now lost most of our team. And I take out the KV. You notice I have 14 hit points left. 14. I've gotten 1 kill. 14 hit points. I get 2 kills. Bounce a shot off the rear. The enemy, our flank is collapsed, and there's some tanks coming around on my flank. 14 hit points. 3rd kill. 14 hit points. And 4th kill, and boom, I'm dead. And that gives you a sense of what you can do with this tank. I did 3,900 damage, 4 kills, almost all the damage for my team. 3rd class medal on a loss. I don't feel any embarrassment about that game. And note that I bounced 12 shots in addition to a couple eaten with my track. Here we are on Dead Rail. I'm platooning double kill. He's in his T34, the non-premium American Tier 8 heavy tank. And we've decided to go flank up into the hills. I'm moving up. This is not a fast tank and it's not a fast hill climber, but we're working our way up here. Trying to support double kill. He's a bit faster in his T32 than I am in this T34, and he's calling for help, so I'm going around to the side he's on in order to try to give him some assistance. He's taken quite a bit of damage. There isn't any way for me to really get up there and take hits for him or anything, but I am going to try to shoot the tanks that he is engaging with. And unfortunately I have slow reloads, so there's only so much I can do. I do kill this on IS-3. And there it goes. KV-3 is circling around, but I managed to snapshot him. He was low health. It's looking pretty good at this point. 3 kills to 1 kill. It's gonna turn around somewhat in a little bit, however. I do get a shot in on this KV-3. 4 kills to 1 kill. Looks great, huh? Alright, time to advance. We've taken the hills. We're going to advance through town. And double kills, giving us some spotting advice. Often helpful to have an experienced player after they die, giving you some suggestions. And it looks like they are advancing up the center from the valley. And I'm going around these trains in order to try to find good hull-down positions and potentially be able to go into their backfield. Didn't have any shots, so I'm going to have to advance up toward the town. And once again, I want to use my good gun depression and excellent turret armor. Is IS-8 there. I only get a turret shot on him and would not be able to penetrate that. So I'm looking for other shots. Nothing there. M103 on the right. And I get a nice shot in on the IS-8. I'm spotted. No surprise. Start advancing to my left and notice that the M103 is exposed here. Probably should have fired HE into his rear deck, but I didn't do that. He's now a one-shot kill. Guys on the left are calling for help, but really necessary to finish off this M103. And he's dead. Now we want to go down into valley, preferably coming in behind the enemy tanks. Put one into this IS-8. I don't want to expose myself. He's the last tank, but still a tier 9, formidable. And boom.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
So, solid game, first class medal, 2400 damage, 4 kills. Anyway, I hope that you find this useful. If you decide to get a T34 Premium, it's a solid tank, good credit earner. I hope you like the video. Please like, please subscribe.